Good evening and welcome to the Maverick Football Network. Here in beautiful Acosta Canyon, California, you've joined us for the stream tonight of a great contest. The first Avocado League matchup of this season for these two teams, the first league matchup period for these two teams, as Poway has traveled here to La Costa Canyon to take on your Mavericks. Got a lot of stuff to cover tonight, but we're going to start out with sponsors because our sponsors are the most important thing as far as we're concerned. So let's talk about our platinum sponsors. Gaspar, Doctors of Physical Therapy. Hulse Orthodontics. Northlink Services. Schaffer Family Law Group. NJB of Encinitas. And those aren't the only sponsors. That's the platinum category. In the gold category, Cardinal Industrial, Joshua's Pest Control, and Moose Maw Home Loans. In the green sponsor category, City Ballet, Flippin' Pizza Encinitas, Handles Ice Cream, Longevity Physical Therapy, Sport Clips, TaylorMade Golf, TNT Design and Build, and West Coast Tomato Growers. In the blue category, Beam Orthodontics, Davis Pediatric Dentistry, Dick's Sporting Goods, EOS Fitness, Integrative Family Therapy, Jolson College Consulting, Seaside Wealth Management, Team Conley eXp Realty, and Yoshikani Orthodontics. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We really appreciate you standing behind us all season long. And you know what? If you're listening to this and you're thinking, boy, I would like to be a sponsor myself. Well, it's actually easy. Go to the LCCfootball.com website, click on the Our Sponsors tab, and right there you'll find everything you need to know about becoming a sponsor. You can also look at the websites and other information about our sponsors for this current season as well. So thanks again to our sponsors. Very much appreciate all of your support all season long. Let's talk about tonight's game. Again, as I mentioned before, first league action for both of these teams. They've gone halfway through the season and have not seen a league opponent yet, but they're looking at one now as the La Costa Canyon Mavericks are looking at the Poway Titans as their foes tonight. Let's talk about some players to watch. On the Poway side, their quarterback, his name is Hurst, number 5. He's got 631 yards of passing. On the rushing side, Jorgensen, number 25. He's got 261 yards on 41 carries, 4 touchdowns. A couple other players to watch. Wide receiver-wise, you got Davey, number 8. He's 12 receptions for 166 yards and 5 TDs. Nobody's even close to him. Next guy is Clifford with 9 for 132 yards. On defense, be watching number 44, Steinhauer. 16 solo tackles, 17 total for the season so far, and he's only played 4 games. So somehow he missed one of them. Sacks, we got Akiko. Akiko's got 2.5 sacks after only 4 games played. So be watching number 50 to be crashing through the offensive line of LCC. Speaking of LCC, let's talk about some of the stats leaders on the Mavericks. Quinn Roth, quarterback. He's 67 for 108. 873 yards and 8 touchdowns. The clear leader amongst all the quarterbacks on LCC. In the running game, it's Andrew Mays, 54 carries for 386 yards, 7 TDs. He's averaging over 7 yards a carry. Coming in second on that list is Kobe Herman, with 29 carries for 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. For receivers, It's Paco Martinez, number 1, who's been showing off the most this season. 21 receptions for 200 yards. He's got 1 TD on the season. Next to him, Big Trevor Ladd, the tight end. 15 catches for 185 yards. Sorry, the print's really, really small. And he's got 1 TD on the season. Defensively, we got 4 guys to keep an eye on. They're going to be crashing the line against Poway. We got Caden Quinn with 20 and a half tackles, followed by Kai Ingold with 17 and a half, Trey Blazevich 16 and a half, and right behind him is Tanner Doyle with 16 tackles. And believe me, the list of defensive guys is long and it is deep. So we expect to see some big things out of the defense tonight from both sides, but particularly from the LCC side. So we're getting ready probably shortly for the coin toss. But in the meantime, you may be noticing a missing figure down on the sidelines. Coach Sean Sovacool is not here tonight. He is in North Carolina with friends, unfortunately attending a funeral of a very good friend of his, the father of a very good friend of his. And we wanted to talk to you a little bit about this guy, Colonel John Coleman. And I have to tell you, I read everything on his program for the service, which is going to be over the weekend. And the most important thing is this first paragraph, and I want you to hear it. John Carlton Coleman, 69, lived his life in service to God, country, and family until his dying day, Thursday, September 21st, 2023. He gave 30 years of dedicated service in the Marine Corps and loved one woman faithfully his entire life. He is known by all for his honor and integrity in all that he did and an unmatched work ethic in always doing what is right. And you know, I read that, you guys, and I thought to myself, that's something we could all aspire to be and all aspire to do. This man gave his life to his family, gave his life to his country, and we pay homage to him tonight. And we wish Coach Sean Sovacool a good night and good time with family and friends as he celebrates this wonderful man. R.I.P. Colonel John C. Coleman. So coin toss taking place out there at the center of the field. Andrew Mays is out there along with a couple other guys. I got to grab my roster because I don't know everybody by number, but Andrew Mays, number 7. So it looks like LCC has won the toss and deferred, which means Poway will get the ball for the beginning of the game, and the Mavericks are going to get the ball the beginning of the second half. LCC coming into this game 4-1 after a win against Fallbrook 49-7 2 weeks ago. They had a bye week last week. The only loss so far this season was to San Clemente. And Poway coming 3-2 into this game after a loss to Del Norte, I think last week for them, 28-20. So we're at the halfway mark of the season and just now seeing our first league action. So obviously both teams are 0-0 in league coming into this game. So we'll step aside as I believe we're going to be covering the national anthem here shortly. And then we will bring you first quarter action here on the Maverick Football Network here in La Costa Canyon, California.
As you're able to take off your caps and join the Maverick Brigade in the playing of our national anthem.
And the Maverick Brigade with the national anthem for this evening as we get ready to start first quarter action here in La Costa Canyon. It's a bit chilly, a bit breezy, but I'm a wimp, and you all know that. So we're going to do the best we can to make it happen for you. So instead of Coach Sean Sovacool, tonight it's going to be Coach Otten, who's going to be handling the head coaching details. And he's hard to miss. He's the tallest guy on the sidelines. And the head coach for Poway, Kyle Williams. As the Mavericks take the field, getting ready to kick off. Kicker Jackson Majori, number 5, will handle the duties this evening. He's had many touchbacks throughout the season. Pretty much the only time he doesn't get a touchback is when he doesn't want a touchback.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mavericks will be kicking off. Poway receiving to start the game. Kicking off for the Mavericks, number 5, Jackson Majori. Back to receive for Poway, number 8, Jack Davey, and number 14, Colin McCann. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're off. And the ball sails almost into the end zone, dropped at the 1. Picked up by number 14, who's whipping around the left-hand side until he's knocked out of bounds at about the 24-yard line.
Nice return by Poway, but defended by number 5, Jackson Majori on the tackle for the Mavericks.
Looks like he got all the way up to the 25, and that's where the Poway Titans are going to start their game. 1st and 10.
Poway takes over 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. Your attention, please, at quarterback for Poway, number 5, Ty Hurst.
So as we talked about in the pregame show, Ty Hurst, number 5, is the quarterback. 630 yards passing so far this season. In the eye and shotgun, takes the snap. Passes to his left-hand side, connects immediately on the 29-yard line. Looked like, boy, those numbers are even harder to read than ours. Looked like Eli Alsop on the reception. Maybe number 6, or maybe it's number 8, Jack Davey. Flying without a spotter, so the numbers are going to be a guessing game for most of the night. Adjustments on the LCC defense, man in motion. Bobbled snap, keeps it himself, gets in trouble right away. Might have been a loss on that play, but definitely a bobbled snap. Was not looking like he was prepared for the ball.
Lots of 1 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 6.
Third and 6 here for the Poway Titans. Hurst in the shotgun. Takes the snap back to pass, looking to his right. Throws over the hands of, looked like number 18 on that one, Tyler Alsop. And so that's going to bring up 4th and 6. And unfortunately, that's going to be the punt team for the Poway Titans as they have a quick first offensive series. Paco Martinez and Sergio Garcia back deep for LCC.
Back to receive for the Mavericks. Number 3.
Logan Norris with the punt. Fair catch called. Paco Martinez fields it at the 38-yard line, and that's where the Mavericks are going to take over.
On their own 38-yard line.
So Quinn Roth in at quarterback. He's having a solid season. He's a tall, lanky dude at 6'3", 171 pounds. It's a sophomore in the shotgun. Man in motion. That's Martinez. High snap, got out of the way, got out of his hands a little bit. Andrew Mays around the right side, gain of about 1 before he's taken down. Maybe a gain of 2. Yep, looks like 2. 2nd and 8. Quinn Roth again in the shotgun, takes a snap. It's a little high, passes to Trevor Ladd. Open in the flats. Gain of about 6 there. He's taken down by, looked like number 18. I think that's Alsop again. Tyler Alsop on the stop. Doing a lot of work already on both sides of the ball, as LCC is looking at 3rd and 1 from the 47-yard line. In the eye again, under center this time. Takes a snap, hands it off. Everybody except for the safeties in on that tackle for the Poway Titans. Looked like a loss of 1 on that one. And it looks like that might be bringing out the punt team. So LCC 4th and 3, and they're not going to go for it here at this point. They have been aggressive throughout the season, and I would not have been surprised had they gone for it, but not this time. Jackson Majori back to punt. Looks like Alsop is back deep to receive, to return. Catches it at the 21, trips himself up a little bit, has a solo spin out, and that's going to get spotted on the 23-yard line, and that's where Poway is going to take over. So far, not a lot of action on the offensive side of the ball. Defenses are strong. But Poway with yet another chance and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 here from the 23-yard line. Under center is Hurst. Takes a snap. Hands off to the tailback who fumbles it. Looks like the ball is recovered by the Mavericks. And so the Mavericks recover with excellent field position on the Titans' 19-yard line in the red zone with a chance to score right here. Nope, giving it to him on the 20. So a bobbled handoff to the tailback, resulting in a fumble and a recovery by LCC, and that brings up 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Mavericks here. Roth in the shotgun, Mays on his left. Throws incomplete. Looked like it might have been intended for Ladd. I'm not sure.
Intended for number 84, Lennox Marcucci.
Okay.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Mavs.
So it was 84 it was intended for. No? Don't even see an 84 on my roster. Printed it out fresh today, too. Darn it. Two men in the backfield with Roth. He's in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Mays around the right. He's got some room. Now he's gone all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mavericks.
Hand up around the right side.
Hey, that's fun.
For the touchdown, number 7, Andrew Mays. For your Mavericks. 8:04 remaining. First quarter
That's
play.
fun.
Touchdown, top 6
My touchdown graphic is upside down. How cool is that?
The extra point.
Guess I got to fix that. See if I got it fixed. Hey, hey! Oh.
Kick is down, kick is up, and it is
Kick is
good.
down and up,
Once again,
and
8:04
it's good.
quarter, Mavericks.
So that's going to be the Mavericks drawing first blood with 8:04 left in the first quarter. We're up 7-0. You're watching the Maverick Football Network. There, fixed it. So Mavericks jumping out to a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. As number 5, Majori is in to kick again. I will say Majori's gotten a lot of opportunities to kick off this season. And it's a squib kick. Runs off to the side, and it's recovered by LCC. Did it go 10 yards? It did. So I'm seeing a flag on the play, so let's find out what this is all about.
Flag on the play.
So it looks like something was wrong with that kick, and they're going to get backed up. Maybe it was offsides on the kickoff. I did not see any signals, but I wasn't watching either. Coco, were you watching? Okay. Okay.
Redo the kickoff.
Well, whatever it was, it cost them 5 yards, and they got to redo it. And my guess is they're probably not going to do the same thing again, although that was awesome. The breeze is picking up here in La Costa Canyon, and it's getting a little chillier. But like you guys know, I'm a wimp. And the kick is up, and it's going to be fielded at the 5. Looks like Alsop again. He's got some space, some open territory, and some blocking going on in front of him. Looks like he got all the way up to the 38-yard line before going down, so a return of 33 yards.
Nice return on the play for the Titans.
So solid return on that one. And the Titans are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. The referees are having a conversation. I do not see any laundry on the field. Oh, there is laundry. Okay, watching the white hat for the results. Personal foul, I think, against the Titans.
Somebody's against the Titans.
So, not nearly as good field position, taking back about half of that return from Alsop.
15-yard penalty. Titans will take over on their own.
That's rough.
22-yard line, 1st and 10.
That is indeed rough for the Titans. So 1st and 10 from their 22 instead of their 38. Twin wideouts to either side, one man in the backfield. Hurst takes the snap, he's back to pass. Throws to his left, it's batted at the line of scrimmage, but falls incomplete. There were a couple of Mavericks in the area that might have gotten a hold of it, but they did not. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Titans. Hurst takes the snap, back to pass again, looking to his left, picked off. Trying to find a way back, gets all the way to the 9-yard line. Carter Kermott with the interception, and the Mavericks take over inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 9, no, 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. It's an interception. Carter Kermott saw that one coming. I think the intended receiver was probably 5 yards behind him.
Ball's on the 9-yard line once again. First and goal, Mavericks.
So the Mavericks with a chance to put some more points on the board here already in the first quarter. Only 30 seconds has gone by since the last score. Takes a snap from under center, hands off to Andrew Mays. Finds a little bit of space in the middle. Takes it up to about the 6 or 7. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 7.
Second down and goal for the Mavericks. Pickup of about 2 on the play.
So the Mavericks in scoring position again in barely a minute since the last time around, which was already early in the first quarter. In the shotgun, Roth with a man in motion. Snap is over, flag on the play, which is a good thing because that snap was, I guess maybe it got snapped and Roth already thought it was dead. So he was not ready for it. Kind of flew off to his right-hand side. So
false start against the Mavericks, 5-yard penalty.
So that's going to back him up 5 yards because of that false start penalty.
Ball's on the 13-yard line.
So LCC on the 13 now, second and goal. Man in motion. Roth takes the snap, throws immediately. Trevor Ladd in for the touchdown. So the Mavericks do it again.
Number 87, Trevor Ladd for the touchdown. Once again, Connor Luoto on for the extra point.
And my replay isn't working yet, but we'll work on it. In for the extra point. Luoto, kick is up and good. So early in the first quarter with the 6:47 left in the quarter, the Mavericks are on top 14-0 over the Poway Titans. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Good job out there, everyone. Once again, Jackson Majori, number 5, will be kicking off.
Jackson Majori into kick.
Number 8, Jack Davies.
Fielded at the 3, it's Alsop again. And he's going the same way he's been going all night. Left-hand side, taken down at the 25.
Ball gets up to about the 25-yard line where the Titans take over.
Sean Salins in on the tackle, along with, looked like Brody Ozan.
Number 47, Sean Salins on the tackle.
So the Titans with another opportunity here to stop the bleeding. 6:40 left here in the first quarter. Titans have not been able to get anything going on the offensive side of the ball so far. And looks like they're having a personnel challenge at the moment, as one of the linemen counts to see if they got everybody. And under center is Hurst. 2 men in the backfield. Snap in the handoff. powerful run, gain of about 5 or 6 yards.
For the Titans.
Looked like that was number 9, maybe. Ibrahim Farha, maybe? Or maybe it was Jack Davey. No, it shouldn't have been Jack Davey.
Ibrahim Farah on the carry for the
PA announcer saw the same guy I did. So brings up 2nd and 4. Hand off again. Mavericks sniffed that one out.
Number 9, Ibrahim Farah.
Looked like Brandreth, E.J. Brandreth,
Number 32, Trey Blazevich on the tackle.
and Trey Blazevich in on the stop. LCC defense smelled that one coming. Brings up 3rd and 5. Loss of 1 on that
Brings up 3rd down.
play.
And about 4 for the Titans.
Hand off. Got some room and plenty of space. And the speedster Carter Kermott caught up with him and brought him down, but not before getting a first down and a lot of yards.
Finally brought down by the Mavericks.
So the Titans finally showing some offensive power here, getting all the way up to the Maverick 32. They got a fresh set of downs from there, 1st and 10.
5 yards, 38 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 for the Titans on the Mavs 32-yard line.
Hurst hands it off. Same running back as the last time, and he got another 15 yards out of it.
Carson Flood, nice carry for the Titans up the middle for another first
Is that
down.
Jonah Detling,
22 on the tackle.
I believe. 27, Jonah Detling on the Titans with that run. So another fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 20. So in the red zone are the Titans, actually the 19-yard line. So LCC's defense needing to shore things up a bit here, or they're going to start giving away scores. Under center, Hurst, number 5. 2 men in the backfield. Hand off again, this time to number 9. He gains about 5 before he's taken down. Ibrahim Farha.
Ibrahim Farah on the carry for Poway. Trey Blazevich once again in on the tackle.
So Poway
From the Mavericks.
near the LCC 14-yard line, knocking on the door here with about 3:40 left here in the first quarter. I apologize. I just noticed I have the score wrong. And
By a host of Mavericks. Quick handoff.
Landon Peartree on the stop. Looked like Tanner Doyle as well. So no gain on that play, brings up 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 5 for the Titans.
It's a conversion that the Titans would love to have here with their first trip to the red zone this evening. Hurst in the shotgun, back to pass, throws to his right, falling and catching at the same time looks like 26 maybe. That's Logan Norris, maybe, or Luke Jorgensen, no,
3 on the play.
or Luke McCary. Number 28, that's who the PA announcer gave the credit to, so I'll give it to him too. So 4th and 3 from the 12. And the Poway Titans are going to be going for a field goal here. Tyler Hughes in to put in the field goal. Kick is up. And it is good. So the Poway Titans refusing to go home with a goose egg. and putting their first points on the board with 2:04 remaining in the first quarter. Mavericks still holding on to that 11-point lead. You're watching the Maverick Football Network. Poway with their first opportunity to kick off.
Kicking off for the Titans.
I'm going to say I don't know who that is. That's 21, and I don't have a 21 on my roster. The kick is in the air, fielded at the 7. That's Andrew Mays on the return, all the way up to the 31. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 32. So a return of about 23 yards. So nice return as LCC starts this offensive series, 1st and 10 from their own 32. Just under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Roth stepping up to the line to get some adjustments happening. And bringing the official in for some conversation, maybe. Not sure what's happening, but we're good to go. Snap and a handoff. Looks like it was Mays, but waiting for the number to confirm. Nope, it was Kobe Herman. Number 26 on the run. He got a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 9 as the clock continues to tick down here in the first quarter. Roth with the handoff to Andrew Mays, got a hold of his shirt. Looked like it might have been enough to get him out of bounds before he gained any yard. Oh, got a yard out of that one. Brings up 3rd and 8. So a shirt tail tackle by the Titans. Mays was able to make something out of it. But LCC, I'm sure, would love to be across the midfield line by now. Twin wideouts on either side. One man in the backfield with Roth. Takes the snap, back to pass. Throwing to his right, Trevor Ladd with those long arms. Reaches up to grab it. And he brings it down and gets across the midfield line all the way up to the Poway 45-yard line. So fresh set of downs for the Mavericks there. I'm going to try my replay again, see if I get embarrassed again. And I'm still not getting it to work. We'll work on that.
21 yards on the play for the 1st and 10 on the Poway 45-yard line.
That's what we get for taking a week off last week. Got all greased up and ready to go, and then took a week off and lost it all. Oy. Roth under center. Don't see him there often, but he's got one man in the backfield. Back to pass. He's going long to the right-hand side. Mays is up, is not able to bring it down, but there's a flag, and that could be PI. So I guess that was not Andrew Mays. Looks like a 7 from here, but it's a 1. It's Paco Martinez. So waiting to see what the verdict is on the flag. So it is pass interference against the Titans. So that's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Mavericks with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
The Mavericks.
And the ball's going to be spotted on the 30 of the Titans.
First down.
So a nice break for the Mavericks as Paco Martinez goes up, tries to bring down that long ball from Quinn Roth. Was not able to bring it down, but he supposedly was in a tussle in order to try. And the referees did not like that and called it. Man in motion, it's Ladd off to the left side. Roth hits him. He's looking for places to go. The big man's got some speed and some power. Gets all the way up to the 23 or 23-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 2.
7 yards on the play, 2nd and 3 for the Mavericks. Ball's on the 20.
Call it 2nd and 3. And it looks like the quarter is going to end. And so the Mavericks still on top by 11 points, 14-3. And you're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Get ready for some exciting second quarter action here. Poway, La Costa Canyon. Second and 3 for your Mavericks.
Welcome back to second quarter action. 2nd and 3 for the Mavericks on the Titan 23. Roth in trouble, running to his left, passes just out of reach for Trevor Ladd, number 87. That'll bring up 3rd and 3 as Quinn Roth was feeling a little bit of pressure there, I think. And I promise I'm still working on the replay. I do not know what's going on. It used to work just fine, and now it's not. What's happening? Third and 3. This is a conversion that LCC wants bad. Handoff, Andrew Mays. He's got the first down and then some all the way up to the 12-yard line.
Picks up 3 and more for the first down.
Looks like they'll spot him at the 13-yard line, but that's going to give him a fresh set of downs.
For the Titans.
So LCC refusing to give up on that one.
10 yards on the carry brings up 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. On the Poway 13-yard line.
Roth under center. Takes a snap, hands it off. Looked like Andrew Mays again with gain of about 4 all the way to the 9. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
For the Mavericks.
Roth under center again. This is a unique, at least in the 5 games that I've seen so far. He does not spend a lot of time under center. He's almost always in shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. It's Mays again, who's got some room and into the end zone. Touchdown, Mavericks.
Number 7, Andrew Mays, 10 yards in for the carry for the touchdown. 10:38 remaining, second quarter play. Connor Luoto once again in for the extra point.
Connor Luoto in for the extra point as the Mavericks add to their lead.
For the long snapper, and Jackson Majori holding for the Mavs.
Kick is up and good.
And it is good.
So the Mavericks pulling away 21-3 with 10:38 left in the second quarter. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Once again, number 5, Jackson Majori kicking off.
Jackson Majori into kickoff. Deep for Poway, number 14, Colin McCann. And I'm guessing Tyler Alsop, number 18. Majori's kick is in the air. No touchbacks tonight. Fielded at the 2 by McCann. He's going left, now he's going right. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets all the way to the sideline and all the way up to the 42 before getting knocked out of bounds, and that's where the Titans are going to take over.
Return on that play for the Titans. Majori and Thompson on the tackle for the Mavericks. First and 10 for Poway on their own 42-yard line.
Hurst takes the snap, hands it off, breaking through the line and all the way up to midfield.
Up the middle, number 27, Carson Flood. Ty Eagle for the Mavericks, number 24. On the
I've got Jonah Detling at number 27. The PA announcer is calling somebody named Carson Flood. It's almost like we have different people on our team. Anyway, quarterback's Hurst, number 5, under center, takes the snap, hands it off again. 27 again. Enough for the first down.
on the carry for Poway.
Jonah Detling.
By a host of Maverick tacklers with
So that's
about 4 yards.
fresh set of downs all the way to the LCC 46-yard line. So Poway's offense waking up all of a sudden. Handoff. Gain of about 3. That time, that one was 22, Jake Sy. So gain of 3 for Jake Sy. Brings up 2nd and 7. Now on the Maverick 43-yard line.
2nd and 7 for the Titans.
It's funny, I look over there by the visitors' concession stand, and it looks like there's a burning barrel over there or something. Handoff. It's 27 again. And he's got probably another 5 yards. Brings up 3rd and 2. Jonah Detling again on that carry. He's racking up the yards. So I'm guessing the people we talked about in the pregame show. Oh, you got the fire? Yeah, it just looks like a barrel on fire from a distance, but it's obviously a grill. So Charburgers over there, baby. as the Titans rush the line, 3rd and 2, and looks like a quarterback keeper, pushing and shoving for a gain of about 6. So Hurst with a gain of 6 for enough for a first down, all the way to the LCC 30. That was a lot of pushing and shoving, that was.
10 yards on the carry for Hurst.
And it was effective.
First and 10, Titans.
Hurst hands it off. Tackled nearly immediately
22 Sy on the carry.
by number 37 on the Mavericks.
Short gain on the play, maybe a yard or two for
Tanner Doyle.
Tanner Doyle, number 37, initial tackler for the Mavs.
Jake Say on the carry. Brings up 2nd and 9.
For Poway.
So Poway marching down the field here. First time showing some offensive prowess. Handoff, 27. Got about 4 yards up the line. Pushed back afterwards, but forward progress gets him to the 25. Brings up 3rd and 6. Jonah Detling doing a lot of work tonight, carrying the ball for Poway.
Once again, Gonzalez on the tackle, number 54 for the Mavericks.
In the shotgun, takes a snap. Almost got in on the right-hand side was number 27, Detling. Almost got in, but touchdown saving tackle by Kermott. PA announcer giving the credit to Kai Ingold. I'm going to defer to him. So, 1st and goal from the 5 for Poway, actually from the 4. As the Titans are threatening. Handoff to the last guy in the eye, and he just waltzes in for the touchdown, Poway.
And quickly up the middle, number 27, Carson Flood, 4 yards in for the touchdown for Poway.
So Poway refusing to not go home, to not give up. They punch one in. Seems to be some kind of delay in setting up the kick teams.
Tyler Hughes on for the extra point.
Tyler Hughes in for the point after attempt.
Penalty marker.
And there's a flag on the play. Offsides on the Mavericks, or encroachment on the Mavericks. Based on the fact that they're not moving, I'm going to say that's going to get assessed on the kickoff, maybe. Tyler Hughes' kick is up, and it is good. So Poway refusing to go home and refusing to give up. With 5:52 left in the first quarter, the Mavericks still leading 21-10. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Sergio Garcia, number 7, Andrew Mays.
Mays and Garcia back deep for LCC. The kick is away, and it's deep, and it's into the end zone for the touchback.
Mavericks take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the 20 for the Mavericks. See if they can add insult to injury and not let the Titans back into this game. Quinn Roth in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Andrew Mays around the left side. Nowhere to go.
Number 7, Andrew Mays.
Tackled at the line of scrimmage, brings up 2nd and 10.
Number 44 on the tackle for Poway.
Want to give a shout out to one of our coaches who's celebrating a birthday tonight, Coach Casanelli. Won't tell you what birthday he's celebrating. He didn't tell me, so I don't know. Back to pass. Quinn Roth throwing. It's caught. Sergio Garcia, number 3, all the way up to the 32, 31-yard line. That'll be good for a 1st down. That was a bullet of a pass. I wish I could show it to you on replay, but still haven't fixed the replay yet.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 here from the 31. Handoff Mays, cuts back to his left. He's got space around the left side. Finally brought down, but not before getting a 1st down.
Another 1st down for the Mavericks.
Mikey Steinauer on the stop. Mays looked like he was going to keep going if they let him.
Mikey Steinauer once again on the tackle.
So 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. LCC encroaching on the midfield line. Good turnout here at the game, although it seems strangely quiet. And even though we're not in the month of October yet, the fans have decided to be wearing pink. And it looks like we got timeout Mavericks.
4:12 remaining in our 2nd quarter.
So there's 4 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the first half of play. And the Mavericks are leading 21-10. And my replay is still broken. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
First and 10.
First and 10 for the Mavericks. A toss over to Andrew Mays on the left side. Gain of about 3.
Andrew Mays. Pickup of about 4 on the play.
All the way up to the midfield line. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Mavs. High second effort, number 7, Andrew Mays.
Plowing through the middle, Andrew Mays.
Guys up the middle
Enough for a first down all the way to the 42-yard line of the Titans.
8 yards on the carry.
So the Mavericks marching down the field as halftime approaches. We promise we'll give you a view of whatever takes place during the halftime, the festivities here. Roth in the shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off. It's Mays again. He's got some space, room to run, and not quite enough for the first down this time. About a yard shy. That'll bring up 2nd and 1 from the Titan 33.
About 9 yards on the carry for Mays, 2nd and 1.
Andrew Mays doing work tonight and getting it done. Lots of wideouts to choose from and still got Mays, but he's passing over the middle. It's Bodie Estabrook with the reception all the way to the 9. That's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Mavericks.
Nice completion, number 2, Bodie Estabrook. Good for another Maverick first down.
So the Mavericks inside the red zone and in full-on attack mode. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half of play.
Ball's on the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Mavs.
Looks like he got to the 10 instead of the 9. Still brings up 1st and goal. Roth under center again in the offset eye. Hand off to Mays, who's busting through the line and trying really hard. Looks like he got a gain of about 4, all the way up to the 6. As the time continues to count down, Mavericks would love to have a couple more points on the board heading into the locker room, I'm sure. One minute left here in the first half of play. And the Mavericks on the verge. Second and goal from the 7. 2 men in the backfield with Roth this time. Hands it off. Mays around the left side. Man, he's got some wheels. Dips into the corner for the touchdown. Mavericks. Andrew Mays turning on the burners and taking it in for the touchdown.
Mays 7 yards on the carry to take it in with 36 seconds remaining in our quarter. Once again, Connor Luoto.
36 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Jory on the hold.
Connor Luoto in for the extra point. High snap, gets it down, and the kick is up and good. So we got 36 seconds left here in the first half of play, and the Mavericks are leading 28-10. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Back for Poway. Connor Luoto will be kicking off for the Mavs.
So Jackson Majori taking some time off and giving Connor Luoto the kickoff details. duties as he puts it right at the 1. Fielded there by McCann, who can't find anywhere to go, but he gets up to about the 15 or 16-yard line. And that's where Poway is going to start, 1st and 10.
Poway takes over with 29 seconds left.
So Poway has refused to lay down and just take it. But the Mavericks continue to add salt to the wound as they're now leading by 18 points. As the Titans are 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. And what do we have here? We have a timeout. Oh, okay, they took a knee, and that means the clock should be rolling, but it wasn't. So that means we're going to head into halftime. And like I said, we'll show you what's happening here in the stadium during the halftime performance. But in the meantime, you're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. I hope everybody's having a great time. As soon as the cheer dance and band perform, we're going to set off some powder cannons. So if anyone has any medical issues or just don't feel comfortable being around us, feel free to walk up to the top of the stadium. That's right after the cheer dance and band performs. Going to set off some powder cannons. A lot of fun, but a lot of powder. for that Maverick Brigade, everyone. Congratulations. And the twirler.
It was 99 cents.
Give it up for the Maverick dance team. Congratulations. to have you here on the pink out night. Second half action about to come up here in another 2.5 minutes. Let's get some big cheering out there for the second half of these Mavericks. Big night for everybody out here. Glad to have everyone.
Just about to start up with third quarter action here in La Costa Canyon between the Poway Titans and the La Costa Canyon Mavericks. Mavericks currently leading 28-10. Let's talk about our sponsors again because we love our sponsors. In the platinum category, Gaspar Doctors of Physical Therapy, Hulse Orthodontics, Northlink Services, Schaffer Family Law Group, NJB of Encinitas. And those platinum sponsors are not the only ones. We've got gold sponsors too. Cardinal Industrial, Joshua's Pest Control, and Moose Maw Home Loans are our gold sponsors. In our green category, City Ballet, Flippin' Pizza of Encinitas, Handel's Ice Cream, Longevity Physical Therapy, Sport Clips, TaylorMade Golf, TNT Design and Build, West Coast Tomato Growers. In the blue category, Beam Orthodontics, Davis Pediatric Dentistry, Dick's Sporting Goods, EOS Fitness, Integrative Family Therapy, Jolson College Consulting, Seaside Wealth Management, Team Connolly eXp Realty, and Yoshikani Orthodontics. Thank you so much to our sponsors. If you're listening to this and you're thinking, I'd like to be a sponsor of that football team, well, you can do it, and it's easy. Go to lccfootball.com, click on the Our Sponsor tab, and you'll find everything you need to know about becoming a sponsor right there. You can also check out our current sponsors, their websites, and their information, just like that. lccfootball.com, click on the Our Sponsors tab. Great turnout for the game tonight as we get ready for third quarter action. The Poway Titans struggling a bit on offense, but refusing to not lay down. LCC seeming to have their engines running on all cylinders. Poway on the field, getting ready to kick off. LCC going to receive here to begin the second half. And it's Sergio Garcia and Andrew Mays deep for LCC.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for the second half action. Tyler Hughes kicking off deep into the end zone. It is a touchback.
And that's a touchback from the Poway Titans kicker. And that's going to give LCC the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20. And that's where this half of football will start.
Mavericks Mavericks take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
It is a good turnout tonight. Lots of people in the stands, good sized student section here to cheer on their Mavericks. As Quinn Roth is in at quarterback, in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to his right and throwing immediately. Paco Martinez catches the ball, but then bobbles it out of bounds. So they're going to call that a complete pass and give it to him on the 30, it looks like. Maybe the 29. So
Martinez
caught and then bobbled out of bounds,
on the reception,
but still good.
1st and 10 for the Mavericks.
So
10 yards
fresh set of
off the
downs
plays. 1st and 10 for the Costa
on their own 30. Two men in the backfield with Roth on either side. Takes the snap, hands it off. It's Mays up the middle. Gets hit hard at the 37-yard line. Looked like maybe number 56, Baylor Marcos,
77 yards
on the tackle.
Peter Williams on the tackle for Poway.
Well, PA announcer says it was Peter Williams.
2nd and 3 now.
I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. I just can't see the numbers. They just look like black. They all look like black ones from my vantage point. Roth takes a snap, keeps it himself, rolls to his right, throws it to Trevor Ladd,
Nice job, Trevor
who
Ladd
drags
on
a
the
couple of
reception.
Poway players
Carries several
out of
yards,
bounds
gets the first down for
all the
the
way to the 43-yard line,
Marco Kirovsky, number 33.
walking back to the huddle like, ain't no big deal.
Ladd takes it for the first down.
So another set of downs for the Mavericks.
On the Maverick 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
Snap, handoff, Andrew Mays up the middle.
Once again, a quick handoff up the middle. Number 7, Andrew Mays is the ball carrier.
Looked like Cameron Watts on the tackle.
Number 50 on the tackle.
Okay.
Poway.
Kiko Akiko, number 50. 50 looks like 59. Man, I'm struggling to see those
2nd and
numbers.
6 for
Oh
the
well.
Mavs.
2nd and 6 for the Mavericks on their own 47-yard line. Throws into the middle. Connected all the way up to the 49-yard line.
For the Mavericks. Nolan Keeping on the reception, number 85 for the Mavs.
Nolan
Kowalski
Keeping
once
with
again
that catch.
on the tackle for Poway.
Brings up 3rd and
Brings up
2.
about 3rd and 2 for Lacoste Canyon.
Roth under center. Handoff. Looked like Kobe Herman, 26.
Second effort, Kobe Herman.
Blasting up to the line and then pushing to bring on that second effort, enough for a first down. Across the midfield line, the Mavericks are driving.
On the carry. Ball's on the Poway 46-yard line.
The Titans 46 is where the Mavericks will get the next fresh set of downs. Roth switching sides with some things. Man in motion. And it looks like something happened.
Timeout on the field, charge to Lacoste
It's like a timeout LCC. So got to talk that one over because things were definitely not going the way they were supposed to. Oh, I got to give credit where credit's due. Coco on the visuals tonight. Jill Berg doing something completely different. That not being with us. Bubba's in the end zone. We'll show you the crowd. Because that's what you do during the timeout, right? There you go. Now you know how many people are here. Did you count them? Coming out of that timeout, LCC, 1st and 10 from the Poway 46. Roth calling a man in motion. Fakes to him. Hands it off to Kobe Herman. Looked like he got to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So no gain on that one, 2nd and 10. LCC cooking clock here in the second half of play. 8:40 left in the third quarter. LCC still hanging on to this commanding lead. 18 points, 28-10. Lots of wideouts to choose from for Roth. He's back to pass. Throwing over towards Ladd, but it looked like he was being, well, he wasn't being anything because nobody threw any flags. But that was intended for Trevor Ladd. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. The 3rd down LCC would love to have. Esterbrook in motion. Throw into his left side, enough for the 1st down and out of bounds. Sergio Garcia on the reception. Pushed out of bounds by 14. Colin McCann.
Mikey Steinhauer on the play for Poway, number 44. 14 yards on the play, 1st and 10, Mavs.
There's not been any pressure. I don't think that Roth has felt any pressure tonight. So the O-line has been holding strong, it appears. Hand off to Kobe Herman, who's got room, and he's going to go all the way to the house. Touchdown, Mavericks. That just came out of nowhere. My goodness. That was awesome. Did not expect that at all. And there it was.
8:01 in the 3rd quarter play. Mavericks scored.
LCC hitting cha-ching on the cash register.
Jackson Majori on the hold.
Connor Luoto in for the extra point. And it's good. So LCC adds to the carnage with a score 35-10 with 8:01 left in the 3rd quarter. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Cannon JV back once again to receive the kick for the Titans.
Jackson Majori taking another kickoff off and letting Connor Luoto handle the duties. Fielded at the 5, McCann, number 14. He's going right, and I see flags, and I don't, finally tripped up. But there's a flag on the play.
Penalty marker on the play.
I'm guessing there might have been either a block in the back or some holding. But that was a long return if it stands.
Penalties against Poway.
So it's a personal foul against, targeting? That's what it looked like. This referee's kind of subtle with his signals, or maybe I'm subtle with my eyesight. But that's backing him up. So fielded on the 5, returned to about the 45, backed up to the 10.
Penalty once again is against
So
Poway.
backed
They'll
up
take over
15
first
yards
down
from
on
the
the
point of the
10-yard
foul,
line.
I assume. So that's where Poway's going to start, from their own 10, instead of way up the field where the return ended. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Tyler Hurst still in at quarterback, number 5 under center. Back to pass, throwing long to his right. And I'm seeing a flag. That was a late flag,
Pass is incomplete.
but it is
Penalty marker
definitely
on the
going to
play.
go against LCC for pass interference. And I'm not sure I buy that. But I'm not the referee, and doesn't matter. So it is pass interference against LCC. So a lucky break for the Poway Titans. They're going to get some of those yards back that they lost with that personal foul, but not a lot of them. All the way up to the 25. So 1st and 10 from there. Better than the 10, I'm sure they're saying, as they're rushing up to the line of scrimmage.
10 for Poway.
Handoff. 27 stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Hard at the line of scrimmage by Hurst.
So no gain there. Detling on the carry, 27.
First and flood on the carry for Poway, number 27.
No. I hope
Led by number 32, Trey Blazevich. Maybe 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8 for Poway.
Hurst in the shotgun. Lots of wideouts to choose from. Back to pass. Pressure's coming. Throws it out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete.
So the pressure came and made the difference as Tyler Hurst kind of threw it away.
Pass is intended for number 18, Tyler Alsop. Defended by Jackson Majori back there, number 5.
Looked like the pressure was coming from 54, Alexander Gonzalez on LCC. Little shaken up on the play and coming out. But that brings up 3rd and 8 from the Poway 26. Four wideouts. Nope, 3 on the right. Maybe a tight end over there too. Hurst in the shotgun. Back to pass. Pressure. Sacked.
Defensive play by the Mavericks on the sack.
Taken down by Ryan Stonebreaker, number 55. Loss of about 5. No, loss of 7.
Great job
That's going to bring up
by
4th and 15.
Poway will be punting.
And Poway's got their punt team on the field.
23 for the punt. Paco Martinez, Sergio Garcia back.
So I'm seeing Nash Cooper, sorry. 55 Nash Cooper, not Ryan Stonebreaker, my bad. Low snap and a short kick fielded at the 49, maybe at the 50 by Paco Martinez, and that's where LCC is going to start. 1st and 10. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Ball is at midfield. Lacasacani takes over 1st and 10.
So LCC looking at 1st and 10 from the 50, right in the middle of the field, with 6:22 left here in the third quarter to play. Under center, Quinn Roth takes a snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, throwing deep. Bodie Estabrook was sort of there, but not quite where the ball dropped, and the coverage was tight. So incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10. Looked like number 2 on the coverage for the Titans, Isaiah Johnson. Roth hands it off. Andrew Mays grabbed by the ankle and brought down, maybe a gain of 1.
Maybe a yard on the play, brings up 3rd and 9.
Number 19 on the tackle, Tobiah Araujo, Araujo, Araujo. So looks like we got a penalty against the Mavericks.
Penalties against the Mavericks.
What's this? I'm looking at Coco going, what is this? Why does he have his arms out to his sides? Coco's looking at me going, I don't know. Flag on the play against the Mavericks, backed him up. It was a bad one. Oh, that's unsportsmanlike conduct. That's unsportsmanlike conduct. We got it figured out.
3rd and 24 for Lacasacani.
So, yeah, 3rd and holy mackerel for LCC after that long penalty walking back. Back to pass, under pressure, rolling to his right, throwing to Trevor Ladd over his head and out of bounds.
Intended for number 87, Trevor Ladd.
So that's going to bring up 4th
and long.
and 24. And so Jackson Majori and the punt team enter the field and get ready to kick it away.
Tyler Alsop, number 18 back, looks to receive for Poway.
And Tyler Alsop, the returner for Poway, is back around his own 30, 32. Jackson punting from his own 20. Snap is low, bounces into Majori's hands. Still gets it away, but shanks it hard to the right. Goes out of bounds.
Partially blocked. Poway takes over 1st and 10.
PA announcer says it was partially blocked. So maybe less shank and more block, who knows. Anyway, didn't go very far, so it gives Poway some pretty awesome field position on the LCC 43.
1st and 10 for Poway on the Mav 43-yard line.
5:38 left here in the third quarter of play, with LCC leading 35-10. That 25-point lead. It's probably feeling pretty good at this point. But I doubt LCC is going to just go to sleep. They got more work to do here, starting with keeping Poway from getting down the field. Hurst in the shotgun, man in motion, hands it off. It's Detling. Grabbed by the ankle and taken down. Carter Kermott on the stop. That's a loss of 3.
Hit behind the line of scrimmage, led by number 6.
And he's a little slow to get up.
Loss of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 13 for the Titans.
So I'm calling that guy Detling. I hope that's Detling, because the PA announcer's calling him something different. And I apologize if it's somebody different. And we got an official timeout.
Timeout on the field.
while they figure something out or discuss something with the Poway side. Again, Coach Otten sitting in for head coach Sean Sovacool, who has traveled to be with family and friends in North Carolina for a death of a friend's father. Unfortunate. But Otten taking care of business here, and I'm sure Coach Sovacool is watching the stream if he is hanging in there, listening to my ridiculous rhetoric and lack of football knowledge and really bad dad jokes.
2nd and 13 for the Titans.
Shout out to the whole crew watching there in in Virginia. Hurst with a low snap. Pressure's coming. Nearly got caught, but knocked away by Carter Kermott.
Nice deflection.
Looked like that was intended for number 28, Luke McCary. And that brings up 3rd and 13. So a great defensive stand by Carter Kermott. Great coverage. The pressure was coming, and it was a low snap to begin with that Hurst had to basically scoop up off the ground. So it started bad and got worse. Hurst under center now. Hands it off. Detling with maybe a yard or two. No. Yep, he got a yard. Brings up 4th and 12.
Leading the pack for the Mavericks.
So they've made it to LCC's 45-yard line, but
4th and 12
it's 4th and 12.
for Poway.
Based on the personnel, it does look like Poway's going to go for it. Hurst is still in. They still look like the offense is on the field. Now they're switching to the punt. That was kind of crazy and scary and weird.
Tyler Hughes punting.
Punt is up. And fielded at the 3 by Paco Martinez. Nope, Sergio Garcia.
Sergio Garcia receives
all the way up to the 15, maybe the 16. So a return of about 12 yards. And that's LCC's ball right there. So a great defensive stand on the part of LCC. The Mavericks holding the Poway Titans to that position around the 40 to 45-yard line. Never really got any further. Quinn Roth in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws across to Sergio Garcia, who drops it. Not able to hold on to it. Almost looked like he caught it and was already on the run before he decided to hold on to it. So drop that one, incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Mavs.
And the Mavs are spotted on the 16-yard line of the Titans. 3:51 left here in the third quarter of play. This quarter has gone much slower than the other ones. Snap, handoff, Andrew Mays, flag on the play. Andrew Mays still trying to find somewhere to go.
Great second.
Fighting.
Great job on the handoff. Around the right side, back up the middle, back around the right side. Nice job.
Andrew Mays putting in work.
Mason Arnold, number 88, led the charge.
There is a flag on the play. I've not seen the signal yet. Coming up here. It looks like a false start against LCC.
For the Mavs. Penalty marker on the play.
So
Direction.
they're going to back them up 5 yards. That'll be
Against the
2nd and
Mavericks.
15.
Other direction.
Now on the LCC 11. All that work by Andrew Mays seemingly
Penalty against
erased.
Mavericks 5-yard will be paid 2nd and 15.
Man in motion. Roth throwing. The pressure was coming. It's Estabrook on the reception, looking for somewhere to go around the right. Stiff arms and everything. Taken out of bounds around the 19. Enough for a first down. So Bodie Estabrook on the reception.
Isaiah Johnson, number 2, on the tackle for Poway. 18 yards on the play. Good for a Maverick. First and 10.
18-yard gain for Estabrook. Under center, Quinn Roth, number 18. One man in the backfield. Takes a snap and hands it off. It's Kobe Herman, 26. He's running up the right side, and he's dragged down by the shirt collar. But all the way across the midfield line, it's going to spot him. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 50.
Peter Williams on the tackle for Poway, number 55. 21 yards on
So
the carry
first and
for
10 from the
Herman.
50 for the Mavericks here as the time counts down here in the third quarter. 2:45 left on the clock. Roth under center. Handoff. It's Kobe Herman again.
Once again, a handoff to Herman.
Met by several of
Not
the
going very
Titans
far.
just past the
Maybe
line
a
of
yard on
scrimmage.
the play.
Looks like a gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
David Clifford, number 70, led the tackle for Poway.
As the clock continues to count down.
2 yards on the carry, 2nd and 8 for the Mavericks. Ball's on the Poway 48-yard line.
Handoff. Kobe Herman again around the right side. Oh ho! Little bit of a move, and he's got some extra space all the way down to the 14-yard line. Kobe Herman doing work tonight. Spotted at the 15. So another set of downs for the Mavericks.
26, Kobe Herman. Once
Knocking
again,
on the
great
door
run.
here in the red
Great
zone.
long
First
run
and 10
for
from the
Mavs.
15
Eli Alsop
with
stopped him
140 and counting left in the
15-yard
third
line
quarter.
For number 6 for Poway.
And it's
33
timeout
yards
Titans.
run by
They got to talk about it and figure out
Timeout on the field.
what's
Charge
going
to the
wrong.
Titans.
because the Mavericks seem to have found a weakness in the Titan defense. And their kryptonite right now appears to be Kobe Herman. So a minute 37 left here in the third quarter play. LCC still leading 35-10. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
Once again, 33 yards on the carry for Herman. Gives the Maverick great field position on the 15-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 for the Mavericks on their own on the Titan 15. Handoff, Kobe Herman finds a hole and dives into the end zone. Untouched for the most part. Touchdown, Mavericks, and a backflip to boot. And flags are flying. We know what those flags mean. But that doesn't take back the touchdown. And it doesn't take back the backflip. So it's a dead ball foul. That'll be assessed on the kickoff. Connor Luoto in to attempt the extra point.
15 yards on the run by Herman for the touchdown.
Beautiful run. I would love to show that to you again, but Well, my wife told me to stop talking about what's broken and relish the things that are working, which is a lot, actually. And the score, you know, hey. Luoto in for the extra point. It's up and good. So with a minute 31 left on the clock, LCC pulling out to a 42-10 lead here at La Costa Canyon Stadium. You're watching the Maverick Football Network. So you remember those flags that were flying after the touchdown. The Kobe Herman backflip. That's being assessed on the kickoff. So rather than kicking off from the 40, they're kicking off from the 25. So a 15-yard penalty, and it is Connor Luoto. Still handling the kickoff duties. Fielded at the 20-yard line. Looks like McCann again. Ooh, he almost found a seam somewhere in the middle there, but taken down around the 37-yard line. And I think he was taken down by 37. Tackled by Tanner Doyle. So that's where Poway sits, 1st and 10 from their own 37.
First and 10 for Poway on their own 37-yard line.
Though they've got a touchdown and a field goal, Poway has struggled on offense most of the night. But as you can see by the scoreboard, LCC has not. Under center is Hurst, number 5. 2 men in the backfield to choose from. He picks one of them. It's not Detling, it's 22.
Ball carrier number 22, Jake Sy.
Jake Sy on the carry, gain of about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2nd and 6 from the 41. As we count down to a minute left here in the third quarter.
2nd down and 6, 4 yards on the carry.
Handoff again, this time to number 9. He's hit quick and pushed backwards. I'm going to say no gain. Brings up 3rd and 5. Ibrahim Farha on the carry, number 9.
Maybe a yard on the play, 3rd and 5.
Nope, looks like he got a yard. 3rd and 5. As we're counting down to 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hurst under center. 2 men in the backfield. He's got a wide out to his right. Back to pass. Throwing to his right. Caught and taken out of bounds is number 8. And that'll take us to the end of the quarter. That complete pass and a fresh set of downs for the Titans. And we're moving on to the fourth quarter with LCC leading 42-10. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
All right, here we go. First and 10 for Poway.
Fourth quarter action here. Just talking to Coco about the different facilities we experience around the league. And I guess we won't even talk about that's mean. There are some facilities that are pretty bad. Handoff. That's Jake Say.
Number 22, Jake Sy.
Jake Sy. And he got about 6 on that one.
Dave Miller, number 14, on the tackle for the Mavs.
2nd and 4. There are some bad facilities in the league that we have to endure when we travel to film. Breaking through, Ibrahim Farha with a huge run. Looked like about a 10 or 12 yard run. And that'll be enough for a first down all the way up to the LCC 28 yard line. So what's going on? Poway showing some life here in the fourth quarter. Either Poway's showing life or LCC is playing loose. Back to pass. Throwing to his left. Number 8 on the reception. Tackled almost immediately. Jack Davey on the reception. Gilman on the tackle.
9 yards on the play. 2nd and 1 for Poway.
So 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Poway in the red zone. Hurst under center. And it looked like might have been a jump on the line, but they didn't throw any flags. Farha on the run. And looked like he got enough for a first down again, all the way to the 12. So the Titans in the red zone knocking on the door. What's going on?
Number 9, Ibrahim Farha on the run and first down for Poway. First and 10 on the 12-yard line.
2 men in the backfield for Hurst under center. Hands it off.
Quick handoff up the middle
Looked like down to the 9.
for the Titans.
Thinking that was Jake Sy, 22 on the carry. And he's limping as he gets up and decides to stay in anyway. He is definitely
7, Carson Flood.
not
Ball
100%
carrier
at this
on the
point.
play.
And he's going to get
2
relieved
yards on the carry.
as he
2nd
limps
and
over to the
7.
sidelines after that gain of about 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. On the LCC 9. Back to pass. Thrown into the end zone. Almost picked.
Almost intercepted by the Mavs. Ball is pass is incomplete.
Maybe Dylan Luoto
Dylan Luoto almost picked it off.
nearly
for the
picked it
Mavs.
off. Number 48.
Brings up 3rd down and 7 for the
So
Titans.
3rd and 7 for the Titans after that defensive stand. And near interception. Back to pass again. Throwing to his left. It's short. Trying to drop it into the corner of the end zone there. Tended receiver, I think, was number 8, Jack Davey.
Jack Haskell was on the play for the Mavs, number 41.
So that brings up 4th and 7.
For the Titans.
And I would think the Titans are going to go for it in this particular predicament.
Here we go, fans. 4th down.
Titans going for it. Hurst under center. 2 men in the backfield. Wide out to the right. Rolling to his right, pressure's coming, throwing low, not caught, incomplete. So it'll be a turnover on downs. The Mavericks will take over. Pass was intended for Tobiah Arajo was the intended receiver. And it fell a little bit short. Couldn't quite scoop it up off the ground. So that means LCC takes over. 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. And it looks like Jack Splavik is in at quarterback, number 8, replacing Quinn Roth, probably for the evening, I would assume. With 9:11 left in the 4th quarter. Takes the snap, hands it off. Still going along the sidelines. Looks like his number 30 on the carry, Evan Carlisle. Enough for a first down, gain of about 25. Let's see, he went from the 9 all the way to the 25.
Evan Carlisle, number 30 on the carry. Nice carry for the first down.
So 16 yards on the carry.
25-yard line.
See, I can do basic math unless I'm wrong, which is quite possible.
15 yards on the carry.
Hey, there we go. It was. Under center, Splavik takes the snap, hands it off. Looked like it went to Carlisle again, but this time he was met by the line of Poway. Looked like a loss of at least one. So 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line as the clock continues to count down. Hand off. It's Carlisle, number 30. Grabbed and spun, but not before gaining at least a yard, maybe 2. Yep, 2 yards, brings up 3rd and 9. So once again, Jack Splavik is in at quarterback, number 8, replacing Quinn Roth, who's had quite a night. Splavik in the shotgun, I think for the first time tonight. Takes the snap, back to pass. Throw into his right. He's got a man open, wide open. Only one man to beat, and he's got the wheels to do it. All the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mavericks. Jackson Majori on the reception, and wow, did he run. And he turned on the afterburners to pull away from the one man he had to beat, and he beat him. Flag on the play for excessive celebration. Seems to be a trend with the Mavericks tonight. And I got to add some more points to the scoreboard. Scoreboard's going to get heavy. It's going to break.
74 yards once again on the touchdown to the pass.
Connor Luoto in for the extra point. Referees are discussing something. Personnel changing.
Connor Luoto once again on for the extra point. Majority holding.
And the referees kind of getting, what is going on? They're sending guys. They're getting guys back. I know number 65 has already run out there once. Now he's coming out there again. Not sure what's happening. Now here comes some other people. What's happening? It's just a PAT, kids. What's going on? It's almost like the referee's explaining what a PAT is. So he's going to get the ball from the center. The dude's going to put it on the ground, and then the other dude's going to kick it, and he's going to try and make it go through those goalposts. Everybody got it now? Okay. Connor Luoto in for the extra point. 7:25 left in the fourth quarter. Kick is up and good.
The kick is good.
So the La Costa Canyon Mavericks
Mavericks 49, Poway 10.
are leading Poway by 39 points here in the fourth quarter with 7:25 left. And you're watching the Maverick Football Network. So with that excessive celebration penalty,
Once again, the Mavericks will
that will be assessed here on the kickoff. So they're going to be kicking off from where? Should be the 20, should be the 15, right? No? What is going on?
They're kicking off deep in their own territory.
This kick is going to have to be big just to get past the midfield line. Kicking off from the 13.
Penalties on the Mavericks. They'll be kicking off on their own.
Okay, so there were two
12-yard
penalties.
line, 13-yard line.
So they got backed up, what, 30 yards? Wow.
Connor Luoto back to kick. Damian McCann back to receive.
Not quite 30 yards,
Ball to
but
Titans.
close enough. And the kick's flying. Fielded at the 27. It's McCann around the left side. Finally gets caught and taken out.
Receiving end of the kickoff. Takes it back
And a
for
flag.
For the Titans.
Some kind of extracurricular going on over there on the side, the far sideline.
72, Ben Wheatley on the tackle for the Mavs.
So the Titans across
Poway
midfield.
takes over. Good field position for them on the Maverick.
So let's see, if he fielded that at the
37-yard
27,
line,
10,
38
20, 30, about a 35-yard return. That's all right. Yeah, more like 30, I guess. They spotted it on the LCC 42. Nope.
Another penalty on the play.
That another penalty adds to
Now
the
ball is moved down
to the damage.
27-yard
So
line.
now the Titans are just outside the red zone on the 27-yard line of the Mavericks. Clock is ticking. Hurst under center, takes the snap, hands it off. It's Detling, or the other guy that the PA announcer keeps calling. He's got a gain of about 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. He's all the way to the
Quick handoff up
20-yard line. And there's a I thought that was a flag. It was actually a ref throwing
7
the
yards on
flag
the carry.
to another ref. Almost got me
6
with that
yards on
one.
the carry.
So on the 21-yard
6
line,
for
2nd and
Poway.
4. 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5, something like that. Handoff. It's Ibrahim Farha, number 9,
Another big handoff
blasting
in front
forward
for
all the way
Poway.
down to the 10-yard line. So enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 10 for the Titans. Knocking on the
Number
door
9,
yet
Ibrahim
again.
Farah on the carry for Poway. Big gain on the play. First and goal for Poway.
They have been here before. Hurst under center. Handed it off, blasting up the middle. It's Jake Sy in for the touchdown for the Titans.
10 yards on the carry for the score.
So I'm not sure if that was LCC relaxing or Poway making a nice big giant hole for Sy to run through.
Tyler Hughes on to kick the extra point, number 23. Tyler Alsop, number 18, to hold.
Tyler Hughes in for the extra point. Haven't seen him that often tonight.
32, Ryland Shearer for the extra point, and it is good.
That was not,
On that kicker, once again,
that was 92. That's Gene Furman on the extra
Steve
point.
Furman, correction on that kicker, number 92.
So with 3:51 and counting left in the fourth quarter, LCC on top 49-17. You're watching the Maverick Football Network.
3:44 remaining in our game with our score, Mavericks 49, Poway 17.
See what these two teams have got coming up for them. Looks like Poway's got Carlsbad away, then versus El Camino at home. They got a Thursday night game against Torrey Pines. Then they're at Mission Hills, and then of course the wonderful playoffs.
Tyler Hughes kicking off, number 23.
Tyler Hughes in to kick off for the Titans. That's going to be fielded around the 5. Picking up speed is Sergio Garcia.
Sergio Garcia, number 3 on the return. Nice return for the Mavericks, where they take over first and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
Start first and 10. Let's take a look at what the Mavericks have got in store for themselves coming up. So we'll be at home here against El Camino next week. And then we've got away games against Mission Hills and Carlsbad. And then we'll be finishing up the regular season here at home against the Torrey Pines Falcons for the Beach Bowl. That's what's coming up for the Mavericks in the weeks to come. It's amazing. The season seems to have gone fairly fast. As Jack Slavic is in at quarterback under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Carlisle, who fumbles it out of bounds.
Once again, the ball carrier, number 30, Evan Carlisle. There's a fumble on the play.
But they're going to lose.
Fumbled out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
It's going to be all the way back to the 25, so that's going to be second and 17. As there's a wholesale change, look like for the Maverick front line.
7-yard loss on the play, second and 17.
A loss of 7. As Slavic has got a whole new crew in there with him this time. As the clock continues to count down, minute 10 left here in the fourth quarter with LCC up by 32.
Minute remaining in our game. Penalty marker on the play.
So it looks like
It's against the Mavericks, 5 yards.
against the Mavericks, which will back them up as the clock continues to count. My guess is that was an intended burning of the buck. I think a knee will do it at this point, looking at second and 22. And that's exactly what happens as Jack.
Second and 22. That should be it for the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
As we're looking at the end of the game for the Mavericks, 49-17 over the visiting Poway Titans. Next week, here against El Camino. Not sure what's going to happen with the stream, but just pay attention to the LCC.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our ball game with your final score. La Costa Canyon 49, Poway 17.
Hope you enjoyed the
Great
stream
game out
tonight.
there, everyone.
Aboard for this big
Fans,
and the
our next home game is next 6th. Homecoming game against El Camino. Should be a great one. Really good game. So be here next Friday night, 7 o'clock.